Hi guys! Welcome to my YouTube channel where we're talking about everything related to child abuse. My name is Liz and this is the fifth video in a series of videos I will be posting in a playlist on YouTube to show you how I work through PTSD triggers. This is step 4, and if you haven't watched the previous videos, please pause this now and do that. These videos build upon each other, and I would like you to have the best success possible with this. So definitely go back and watch the introduction, definitely, and step 1, step 2, and step 3. Now, before we move on to step 4, I just want to say that if you have come this far, wow. Just getting through the first, any step of this, or hopefully the first 3 steps, because definitely by step 3 you're going to start calming down. That is such a huge accomplishment, and it's so fucking hard to do. It's the hardest thing I've ever done. You're basically completely going against what your body and brain are telling you to do, and you're taking control of your body and your well-being and helping yourself through something that is super challenging and really upsetting and really hurting you. So I'm so proud of you. And if you only get 3 steps out of this whole thing, then so be it. That's just a huge amount of work right there. But I want the best for you, and if you continue to step 4 and then 5 and finish this process that I'm going to continue with you, you'll have even better results for your healing. Okay, and so in the introduction, I talk about basically what a trigger is, what's happening to your body, and how to work this program so you can be successful. Step 1 is to recognize that you're triggered. Step 2 is to remove yourself from the environment, change settings, get yourself to a safe place. Step 3, I show you a breathing technique that will literally make your parasympathetic nervous system come back online and help you to calm down. So now you're feeling calm, and usually when I'm doing the breathing, I have my eyes closed, and I tell you should do this for like 2 to 3 minutes, but do it for as long as is necessary. And in step 4, now we're at step 4, I want you to open your eyes, and you're going to just slowly start looking around the room and turning your head while you do this. And you're just looking at where you are. You're getting back into the present moment. You're noticing your environment. Where am I? You may look around as you're looking around the room. You might name things like, oh, there's a plant, there's a fan, there's a roll of paper towels, there's a piece of artwork on the wall, there's a salt shaker, there's a water bottle, there's my wallet. You also might pick out different colors in the room. You might pick a color, oh, red. There's a red lock. My blender is red. My wallet is red. There's some red on that piece of artwork on the wall. So, why are we doing this? Basically, a trigger is like a flashback. And when we hear the word flashback, we think that we go to some specific memory that was really fearful for us. Now, this can be true for a lot of people. For me, I don't go to one specific memory. I visit my whole childhood. And that's true for a lot of people who've been through child abuse because the child abuse was ongoing. So there's not really one memory we can pinpoint. It's just a feeling. And the flashback is a feeling. And we're literally taken from now, where we're an adult with resources who can take care of ourselves and all of that, get the help we need. And we're kind of like time traveling back into the past to our childhood where we were helpless and we did not know how to help ourselves and we did not know how to work with our feelings, or we just didn't have the capacity to process what was happening to us. And this can be extremely painful. So basically, when you're looking around the room, you're bringing yourself back into the present moment. Oh, I'm not in my childhood. I'm here. I'm here in this room. I'm an adult. Okay? Feeling your feet on the ground, feeling the chair beneath you, tuning in to the environment now, noticing that you're safe. And the other thing that happens is that when you're turning your head slowly, not like this, slowly. Animals do this, right? They kind of got alerted to something. Now they're going to look around and make sure, well, they're kind of looking around. Is it safe? Yeah, you're safe. And as you're turning your head, you're stimulating your vagus nerve. And this also helps you to calm down. You might notice that as you bring your head back to center, you might take like a very deep sigh. That it happens on its own. It's not something that you're doing. It's something that happens all by itself. And, you'll be turning your head, and then you come back here. If that happens, that sigh is gold. That sigh is gold. That sigh is really telling you something. I'm okay. And it's speaking to your body and your brain on a physiological level. I'm okay. It's okay. That's a great sign. Look out for that. Notice if that's happening. Okay. And that's pretty much it. In the next video, I'm going to talk about step 5, what you can do after this, and I'm also going to talk about some types of release that you may or may not experience after you've come down. And if you want to continue working through this, I would highly recommend it. At this point, you can continue, give yourself a better chance, or you can go back and revisit whatever you were doing before you got triggered. You may need to. You may need to deal with something. And if you get triggered again, just come back and do this again. If that does happen, I would recommend, if you can, put it off. Go through this process, work yourself through it, and continue through steps 5 and 6 and actually do some healing work. Okay? Help yourself more. But I'm so proud of you guys for coming this far. It's awesome. Oh, by the way, I wanted to say a little bit about the head turning thing. That's something I learned from a somatic experiencing practitioner. Somatic experiencing is a specialized type of therapy that is a trauma-based therapy, and it works with the body. And because basically PTSD is a physiological response to trauma that can totally be healed and can address the triggers in a therapeutic setting on a deeper level so you can actually release the energy that's being triggered. Okay? These steps are not really designed to heal your PTSD. It's more of a coping strategy for triggers. But that's not to say that you can't have some type of healing while you're doing this for yourself either. So, all right. Thank you so much. Give yourself a pat on the back. Say thank you. Show some appreciation. Oh, you're doing so good. I'm so proud of you. And I'll see you in step 5.